Hey y'all! Welcome back to another episode of Aquaired. I'm here with Gumby. And Shay is here in spirit, upstairs, participating in the live Twitch. So it sucks if you're not on it.
Come on.
You should be on it. But we're gonna get into, what we do best, which is react. That sounds so bad.
I was gonna say
we're reactive.
Right. What do you do best?
We're just
react.
React. That's what I did. Like I'm reacting now. So first up we have IU 8, produced and featured by Suga. IU is a South Korean singer, songwriter, and actress. She debuted in 2008 at the age of 15. Young. Oh my gosh. After the release of her 2010 album, she achieved national stardom. That's awesome. One album and you're in. That's so great. To this day, she maintains being one of the best-selling solo acts in the K-pop industry. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. On May 6, 2020, she released her 7th digital single, 8, which was produced by and features Suga, South Korean rapper well known as a member of BTS. The song's title comes from the fact that both IU and Suga were 28 in Korean age at the release of the song. Both were born in 1993. While this is technically unconfirmed, many fans have pointed out that lyrics and imagery are likely about Jungkook and Sully. Both were amazing idols who sadly ended their lives in 2017 and 2019 respectively. Sorry y'all, I get sad about this shit. Damn it. Sully had been a close friend to IU and Jungkook had been a close friend to both IU and Suga. Gotcha. Feelings already. I'm still gonna cry, but fuck. Okay, I ain't ready.
Why can it never sound like water in outer space?
You said what? Oh, out in space. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it always sounds like. Got it.
No.
Shot very well.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay. Condolences. Ooh. good effect. Oh, that was so smart. Yes. Yes. When I tell you I was expecting a tear, but the fact that there wasn't one made it even more powerful. Yes. Yes. Great video concept. Rest in peace. Condolences. Although not knowing the story of who ended up in the situation where they're no longer with us, it was clear to see that the lizard at least had a very big portion of symbolism throughout the video. Seeing it in the top of the and maybe it was one of people's favorite animals or something, but seeing in the top of the vent before she sat down in the thing, she sat down in the little contraption, seeing the lizard several times throughout the story, and then at the end when the girl jumps off the cliff and it's caught, by the lizard, I guess, which is now a dragon in a sense. So I don't know, like I can't really get into like, saying all the symbolism and imagery that goes behind a lizard or a dragon per se, because I have not done my research, but what I did get from the video was very much so, although this situation isn't what anyone really asked for, it isn't something that, we can be the most proud about, I am okay with living in the knowledge that, you're free. That's what I got. I got that whoever felt that they need to make the decision, they feel like this is what I need to do. And it's like, okay, well, I'm still here. And now that I'm here, I feel like you did make the best choice for yourself, and I'm okay with that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's what it felt like watching the video, if that makes sense. So again, gotta watch it again. Gotta get into some more information, some background, so I can know what's happening. But at the end of the day, for two people to come together and to give an artistic rendition about people's energy and the legacy they leave, that's life. That's what life's about. So mad respect to y'all, much respect to y'all, and once again, condolences.
I got that feeling, but the lyrics were kind of saying something else. The lyrics were saying, I'm glad that you're happy now. Like, I hope you're happy now. I hope that you're free from what you were feeling. But now I don't want to be here. Like, I don't want to wake up from this. Like, I don't want none of this. Which is usually what people go through after they lose somebody, especially to suicide. Because it's one of those things where you deal with the guilt because you're like, why didn't I see this? Why didn't I know this was going to happen? How could I have done something to stop it or to, make it not hurt as much and stuff like that? So it definitely felt like a range of emotions, like maybe going through the healing process where, there's the feeling of guilt, there's the feeling of acceptance, there's a feeling of understanding, there's a feeling of, I miss them. Like, it seemed like it was her way of coping. That's kind of what it seemed like, especially with the different forms of animation. Like, it kind of seemed like this was the only way maybe she knew how to cope, which was through art and through not making up stories, but going through memory lane. So I feel like that helped me with the not crying part, because if it really was just about just being sad and missing your friends and that's all it was and it showed it as well, I would be here it would be very heartbreaking. But to see that the song wasn't as sad, it's the thought and the fact that we did lose two beautiful humans, is sad. But the beauty of going through the grieving process is the healing and the being able to find, the strength to continue after losing somebody that matters to you. So although it's sad and it's heartbreaking, there's also beauty in it. All right, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Max Changmin. Maniac. Oh, it's gonna be wild. We'll see. Changmin, born February 18th, 1988, also known by his stage name, Max Changmin, or simply as Max, is a South Korean singer, songwriter, actor, and one half of the pop duo group TVXQ, which they are fire. He made his debut with TVXQ in 2004, and after more than 16 years in the industry, he finally made his official solo debut in 2020.
Hell yeah, congratulations.
Better late than never, because you're amazing.
Right.
Hello.
Do that.
On January 13th of 2022, he released his second mini album, Devil. Yes. Maniac is the second track on the mini album.
I love it so much.
I'm sure it means something very awesome.
Come on. Sorry, shit. He's like, Max. Here we go. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love it. Is
dope.
80s? Stop it. Please be show tunes. Please be a show tune. Please be a fucking show tune. Yes! Let's go!
Adorable.
It's a show tune.
Oh no.
Oh my god, definitely a show tune. This is Vegas.
Oh yeah. Yes, weird movement.
Nice. This is gonna be in a play. I need this in a play.
Oh yes. Come on, Tattoo. It's definitely fake. It's too blue.
It's too perfect. This isn't logical. Nice. Queen. Queen.
This fit.
You gonna tell me? Wow. Nice. I want to see the play that they make based off this.
Oh, yeah.
This is 70s theater through and through, show tunes through and through. Yo, what? I love it. I love it. I fucking love
This gives me like what I'm seeing is like a Rocky Horror Picture Show
Yes.
version of like a person who is like in a coma.
Okay.
Like they're in a coma, but you know how when you're in a, well, I mean, we haven't been in comas, but my mom was in a induced coma, and she, the whole time, she was somewhere else. She was dreaming. She was like in a different state. So what I'm thinking is like all these things that, like all the different things that he was going through was what was going on in his head while he's in a coma, but he's
Right.
trapped in himself, so he can't like, do anything. But doing a theatrical like version of that, what a coma patient goes through when they're
Right.
like still awake but not able to do anything.
So I didn't get coma patient, but as you were talking about, I'm like, yo, that's spot on. What I did get was someone who is about to make a major decision, but instead of you seeing like the beginning of it, which is, okay, think so and so is happening, you're right there before he makes a decision, and that moment when his head is on the floor is like the crazy moment, like when you're kind of like, like your scream moment. It's like he just decided to be on the floor and then went through his whole life and his thoughts and his mentality, and then the whole thing like, what if I die doing this, and da-da-da-da, and came back to it like,
yeah,
kind of like that. So yeah, basically a
Look at
coma,
a different
but
state.
yeah, yeah.
But basically the entire show would be something that
Happened.
isn't actually happening.
Yes.
It's all in their head.
In his brain, yeah.
But yeah, like it was super cool. I liked it. Love me some Max. He's very theatrical, right in there with Jackson Wang. This was a good episode. We did start off a little sad, but it was very beautiful because it was definitely a healing journey. So I appreciate IU and Suga for allowing us to be a part of that and allowing their audiences to have an inside look onto, you know, a personal thing that they went through. So that's a very beautiful thing. And then Max being Max in his theatrical ass self, which is always beautiful and amazing and clearly shows how seasoned he is. Yeah, this was a great episode. Thank you for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.
Like a transcendent episode.